about ready to get started with our pregame show. Jeff, it was a pretty fantastic outing for the Mustangs on Wednesday night over at the Royals stadium. I guess they call it brand new stadium. First of all, stadium was awesome.
Yeah, the new turf they have was just the colors.
It's tough to focus with the It's tough to focus with the Bee Gees in the background. Just go ahead and say
well,
that.
Trey, I'm feeling a little romantic.
I'm gonna move my chair over. I'm getting closer to the truck. The Tradio truck is my only hiding place now. Okay, go ahead, Jeff.
Well, yeah, no, that new turf they got just totally changed the look of their park. The Mustangs, yeah, they took care of business Wednesday night, 5-2 win, and it was one of those games where it probably was a little tough to get up for the game after knowing that Argyle had lost, and arguably that game, didn't have the same importance that we thought it might have. But we know that the Mustangs have locked up the 1 seed in the district. There's absolutely no doubt about that. You mentioned that you already have a pretty good idea who the Mustangs will face in the first round of the playoffs, and since we're getting started so early here, Trey, maybe we should talk about that.
That's a great point. But first of all, Jeff, I want to do a quick look back on that game. The Mustangs, were in a dogfight from the very beginning, and they drew first blood.
Find themselves in an 0-2 hole.
They had Lally or Lale up to the plate. Let's go ahead and listen to the broadcast.
Well, nice. We got highlights.
Yep,
I like this.
We got the play-by-play. He hit that one hard,
well
Jeff.
Hit, yeah.
He hit that real hard. That's going to be down. That's going to be 2 bases. Going to have to hold up.
We're going to score from second. The
Ryan's
going to
say,
stop
wow,
the third.
ground rule double.
And we talked about Wednesday night how that ball bouncing over the fence probably cost us a run there.
It landed on the warning track, and that was a ball that was assisted by that. Well, actually, the fact that it went.
So Lally got us going on the other night. Got us on the board quickly, and the Mustangs didn't look back. They had next guy coming up. There's a rip right there up the middle.
That's going to
score 2 for the Mustangs. Wow.
Okay.
Jared Boswell
made me look good. I said he was going to get that run in.
You did. I think you get the prize. And right before that, Jeff, you had said you liked the way Boswell swings the bat.
Well, I felt like he was going to get those runs in. He does a good job driving in runs, and those runners out there at second and third with 1 out. I was really just committing to him getting the runner in from third because I felt like he would make contact somewhere and at least get that runner in from third. But he gets a single up the middle to score 2 runs. But Richland came back and got 2 runs and made it a 3-2 ball game. But then the Mustangs
and that's where we were sitting, Jeff, when we head to the top of the 7th. And with a 1-run lead, I mean, we're both thinking, hey, man, that's not enough cushion.
Right.
But Senior stepped to the plate, and his dad told me that he watched the previous at-bat, where Sammy Kelly got fed a steady dose of curveballs. And I think Peyton was committed to a curveball for the first pitch. Let's see what happens.
Well, I'm really glad you got the replay of this.
That's going to be deep. That's
Get out of here.
Gone.
Get out
of here, ball. Get out. Atta boy. Yes, sir. Peyton Tatum. Did you get that one going out? Wow.
Turned on that baby.
Mm-hmm.
So that one actually cleared the.
You didn't follow that one out. Did you get it going out? You did. Oh, perfect.
Trey, that one cleared the bullpen wall too. So.
And I owe you $5, right? Go ahead, let everybody know.
We didn't shake on it, Trey, but I'm glad that you pointed out that that ball did clear the bullpen. Although there was some initially debate on that.
It was a mammoth shot. Peyton got the curveball he was expecting. He dropped his barrel head and drove it about 355 feet. It was a fantastic rip, but the Mustangs weren't done, Jeff. The
steal
delayed
right
steal is
there.
going to pay off.
Yeah.
Great job by the Mustangs right there. The runner in scoring position. The junior Jarrett Boswell executed a delayed steal perfectly. Jeff, how about that in the top of the 7th to get in scoring position?
Yeah, that certainly helped us put that 5th run on the board, which I believe you may have a replay of that.
I really do. And after Jarrett, Jarrett pulled that delayed steal with number 9, senior third baseman for the Mustangs, Ryan Williams, at the dish. Let's see what Ryan did to help that pay off.
Oh, that's well
he torched that one.
That's going to be off the wall. So, yeah, the Mustangs get that.
Go to third. Come on, go to third.
He's coming. He's coming.
Get down now. Stand-up triple.
Well,
Ryan Williams, I tell you what, unbelievable stand-up triple by Ryan Williams. That's amazing.
Yeah, he drove that ball well.
You know, the camera angles were pretty good, too. Elliott did a good job, but Ryan Williams did a better job hitting that curveball. He and Peyton torched them both.
That's what I noticed, Trey, when I went back and watched the video, is that, that was another curveball. And I wonder if Ryan was same thing, looking for that first pitch curveball and got what he was looking for and just drove it in the gap. Great to see Ryan get a big hit right there. We need him to, carry that momentum into the playoffs. He's, we've talked about it. He hasn't been exactly on fire lately, so it would be great to see some of these guys whose bat has been a little quiet, to get a big hit and try and carry that momentum into the playoffs. Well,
we weren't done mentioning Ryan Williams' name. In the bottom of the 7th, he flashed a little leather for us at the corral. So come early and stay late. See some Mustangs baseball. There's a ground ball to the senior, number 9. Look at that play. That was so smooth. He's awesome.
I saw him make that play during infield too, Trey. He really makes a nice throw on the run right there to get that runner who was getting down the line pretty well. So 2 outs here.
So the Mustangs did a little bit of everything, Jeff. They had the long ball, they had the clutch hitting, they had the defense in the field, and they had reliable pitching from Luke Schreier, who went the distance, only gave up 2 runs, Jeff.
Defensively, I don't think we had an error all game, and that was an excellent play that Ryan made there in the bottom of the 7th inning. That's not an easy play, although he made it look easy. I noticed in infield practice, he takes a ball or 2 like that and makes that throw on the run with some authority, and that's just great athleticism right there to make that play.
Yeah, the Mustangs are blessed with solid defense. We've talked about that entire infield from Ryan Williams to Brent Lee to Peyton Tatum and Jarrett Boswell at first base. I mean, I'm looking around. I'm looking at all the other players that we've played against, and it's pretty phenomenal what the Mustangs bring to the mix with their infield.
Well, I think I mentioned this the other night. I feel like the Mustangs are winning, in multiple areas. We're obviously winning the battle on the mound. I think if you look at our pitching numbers against our opponents, you'll see a significant advantage there for the Mustangs. Offensively, our hitting, I'm fairly certain we have out-hit our opponents by a pretty wide margin on the season. And then defensively, Trey, I am confident that we've made far less errors than they have.
Well, we're gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna cut to the ambient to see if we can hear what's going on. This is the Chris Gavora Memorial Ceremony.
Good evening, and welcome to Grapevine High School. And thank you for coming out this evening as we honor and pay tribute to a special Mustang, Chris Gavora. We are grateful to share this special night with our guests from Richland High School. We thank you for allowing us this time for our ceremony and sharing the field with our Mustangs. My name is Jay Finnegan, and I'm part of the 10th Man Booster Club here at Grapevine High School. One of the main things as a parent I love about Grapevine High School is the high value we put on tradition and caring for others in our community. The Gavora game, as it has become known, has great meaning and special for so many reasons, but truly you will see a theme in this celebration of giving back to others. And this is the tradition I'm honored to be a part of, and we thank you for all being here. Joining me on the field today is Chris's mother, Jill Gavora, Chris's twin sister, Catherine, Renaga, her husband Colin, and their children Elizabeth and Everett. Chris's father Bill, who's always been a part of this ceremony, is now with Chris and with us in spirit. Also with us, our former GHS baseball coach Rick Miller, class of 2023 Mustang player Grant Klein, and current head baseball coach Jimmy Webster. I'd also like to recognize in attendance Greg Stevens, former GHS Booster Club president, who has done amazing work in keeping this game a tradition, and Jim Schwartz, incoming 10th Man Booster Club president for 2024-25. We're honored to have you with us. We remember Chris tonight in celebration of his legacy and his character, as Chris loved the game of baseball and was proud to be part of the Mustang program. Chris's selfless nature might be best exemplified by his choice to be an organ donor. 6 people are alive today from his gifts of life. Additionally, in 2008, the Gavora family established the Chris Gavora Scholarship, which is given annually to a deserving GHS student that will go on to further their education. We're here tonight to remember and honor the young man who will always be Mustang number 17, as he is memorialized in our entryway, our practice facility, and our outfield wall. As a tradition, to celebrate Chris, the Mustangs will wear number 17 on their jersey for tonight's game, because today, we're all number 17. At this time, I would like to welcome both teams to the baselines and ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor the brave servicemen and women in the armed forces, as well as our first responders, with the presentation of the national anthem. Please welcome GHS choir student Batul Arsiwala for the singing of the Star Spangled Banner. Thank you. Very well done. I'd like to introduce our first speaker and presenter of the number 17 player pin. From 2003 to 2012, Coach Miller served as assistant coach at Grapevine High School. He has spent 27 years as a Texas high school baseball coach and was inducted into the El Paso Baseball Hall of Fame in 2021. Coach and head coach, where he has won 3 state titles and 13 consecutive district titles, and has won Coach of the Year in 2022. One of the coaches from Chris's 2017, I introduce Coach Rick Miller.
Thank you. When I first met Christopher William Gavora, I never realized that he would impact my life in such a big way. I was fortunate to have the opportunity to coach him in cross country and baseball before he passed away in 2007. A move-in student from Jamestown, Virginia, Chris made a tremendous impact on the Grapevine learning community in 6 months. I successfully recruited Chris to come out for cross country. Every morning, with a sparkle in his eye and a smile on his face, Chris would greet me warmly and ask, "Coach, how are you going to challenge me today?" He always knew that there were teammates who needed a word of encouragement or a listening ear. He was a true hard rock who made everyone around him better. Chris loved baseball and was the ultimate teammate. A left-handed pitcher outfielder, he had a true work ethic and understood the importance of patience and persistence. As pitching coach, I worked directly with Chris and saw him develop throughout the preseason. In his first scrimmage against Boswell, he recorded 1 out through 30 pitches, only 43% for strikes. He looked at me, smiled, and said, "Coach, next time out will be better." I admired his resolve and determination. He steadily improved, and in his last outing versus Waxahachie on February 20th, 2007, Chris pitched a scoreless inning, allowing no hits, 1 strikeout, and threw 64% of his pitches for strikes. There was no doubt in my mind that he was ready for opening day. The gift of a smile, the gift of acceptance, the gift of friendship, the gift of himself. That is what giving to others meant to Chris Gavora. He was compassionate, and his many acts of kindness included saving 6 lives as an organ donor. He was a major league person who believed in making the world a better place. He has left a distinct legacy in this world, reinforcing the spirit of kindness and giving to others. Chris was indeed a blessing to everyone that knew him. I want to thank Coach Webster and the Grapevine baseball program for honoring the Chris Gavora legacy in such a dignified manner. In memory of Chris, as in past years, each varsity player will be given the number 17 pin to wear in Chris's memory. I will present these pins now to each member of this year's varsity team. And may the spirit of Chris Gavora live forever in our hearts.
Thank you, Coach. Our second speaker was part of the Grapevine program from the shortened COVID year of 2020 to 2023. He was a vital part of the 5A Regional Championship team last year, which included a memorable walk-off hit to help the Mustangs win the area championship and advance to the round of 16 in the state playoffs. Please welcome 2023 recipient of the Chris Gavora Scholarship, former Mustang pitcher and first baseman, Grant Klein.
I want to start off by thanking the Gavora family for their generosity and support as I stepped into my first semester of college this past fall. I'm honored to have received such a meaningful scholarship and can't express how much of a privilege it is to me. I'm also thankful that the Gavora family continues to support Grapevine students each year as they pursue higher education. I know myself, as well as the recipients before me, are very grateful for y'all. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for supporting us. Just over a year ago, when applying for the Chris Gavora Memorial Scholarship, we were asked, what does giving to others mean to you? This question came at an interesting point in time for me. Senior year is a time where students are typically focused on getting things, getting recommendation letters, getting accepted into college, getting a diploma, getting more freedom. It's easy to get wrapped up in this cycle as senior year goes on. This scholarship, however, reminded me of the opposite of giving. Acts chapter 20, verse 35 says, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." I think Chris, as well as the rest of the Gavora family, represent this verse with the true spirit of giving. Many of you may know that Chris was an organ donor, and through his compassion, he gave the gift of life to 6 others. From what I've been told, Chris was always generous and selfless, and I believe that same generosity lives through the people he had an impact on. The Grapevine baseball community strives to emulate Chris's giving nature through events like Baseball Santa and Give Back Night each year. Through this scholarship, I was reminded of what it meant to truly be someone who gives. The Gavora family continues to pour into GHS students through the Chris Gavora Memorial Scholarship, which serves as a remembrance and celebration of Chris. I hope that as I move forward in my college journey, I can embody Chris's generosity and selflessness. My wish for the future scholarship recipients is that they find ways to serve others. Again, thank you to the Gavora family for your continued support of this community and helping students like me pursue our goals and dreams. Your generosity continues to serve in Chris's honor and inspires the Grapevine baseball community to be like him each and every day. Thank you.
Thank you, Grant. As mentioned, the Gavora family started the scholarship in Chris's name back in 2008. Each year, the scholarship grants a deserving Grapevine High School senior to help fund their college education. There's no better way to close tonight's celebration of Chris than awarding this special award. On behalf of the Gavora family, we are happy to announce this year's Chris Gavora Scholarship winner is Ryan Williams. Round of applause for Ryan Williams. Can I also have a round of applause for the Gavora family and their generosity and support of Grapevine baseball. Thank you. This concludes our ceremony for this evening, and again, thank you all for being here to celebrate our celebration of number 17, Chris Gavora. Number 17, Chris Gavora. The tremendous young man we remember and the enduring place of the Grapevine High School baseball program. Thank you.
Well, that was pretty nice there, Jeff, to take a look back at the memory of Chris Gavora and the involvement of his family in Grapevine baseball. 17 years, you know. I don't know exactly when the scholarship was established. I know as long as, you know, I've been around the program for 8 years, and it used to be a tournament. There used to be a Chris Gavora tournament where they wore those same uniforms for the entire tournament. And I think it got, you know, 4 or 5 years ago, it got changed to be a game where they could focus and do a little more type of a ceremony here. But pretty impressive young man, I guess.
Well,
based on Coach Miller. commentary.
I've been around the program now for 6 years, Trey, and I got to admit, I didn't realize he was an organ donor and gave life to 6 other people by his organs that were passed on to people in need. Very cool. Obviously, a sad ending, but to give life to others is outstanding. And this year's recipient, Ryan Williams,
Very well deserving, right?
We've seen it for 3 years from Ryan. Just a hustle. Always, he's going to give us all the time. And obviously, I didn't know Chris, but I'm sure that if Chris watched Ryan play, he would be honored to know that Ryan, received a scholarship in his name.
Yeah, it's super impressive. I don't know who's going to be throwing the first pitch. Oh, is Grant Klein going to throw it? Yeah, I guess so. He's going to throw it to Drew Finnegan, looks like.
Yeah, Grant was last year's Chris Gavora scholarship
He
recipient.
played some baseball in college. I think maybe now he's
Well, we talked to him
backed off a little bit, right?
a week or two ago. He said he's rehabbing an arm injury,
Yeah.
but he's at University of Dallas.
There we go.
Yeah, he didn't push his arm hard there.
No, he did not. He did not. Oh, look at this kid. He's going to throw it
try
all
and
the way
outdo
back for
Grant.
the rubber.
Future Mustang and current Glen Hope student first grader William Bell.
Yes, what a great name.
William Bell, is that a
Yes.
relative?
No, I don't know, but throw a strike. Throw a strike there, dude. Let's hope he does. Look at that.
Okay,
Yes.
there we go.
Good job. William Bell. How about it? All right. William Bell threw a strike. That's the only time, well, I'm not him.
His mound outing is already better than
It's
yours,
already,
right?
that's right. I warmed up and I couldn't do anything there. So, going back to that game Wednesday night, Mustangs had all the elements that you'd want to see in a team that's getting ready to make a deep playoff push. I guess the doctor will be in the house tonight, probably be on the hill. I don't know how long he'll go. We got more MLB scouts out here tonight, so I've seen a couple of them. And now the umpires are at home plate. We're moments away from baseball. Let's see what we got here for our starting lineup for the Mustangs.
Trey, would this be a good time to talk about our research department's find as far as Dason's draft ranking?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I looked at it today on MLB.com, and currently Dason is the 45th ranked prospect. So if that was to play out, he would be a middle second round pick in the upcoming draft in June, which again, I'm going to plead ignorance here, but I'm not sure that Grapevine's ever had anyone drafted that high. And again, this is all hypothetical. You never know what will happen.
Grapevine's got a guy, David Fry. I looked back. He was in the program, a while back. Of course, they got the guy, Ben King. Let me turn this down a little bit. They got the guy, Ben King, lives over in Southlake. That was his name's on all the records over there. So
have to do a little more research and see where they were drafted, because I'm curious if anyone's ever been drafted higher than that out of Grapevine. Obviously, David Fry, we noticed. David Fry had a hit, his first major league hit, I believe, recently for the Indians.
I just can't. We're going to have to introduce them ourselves. I mean, I guess we'll just let it go.
Right fifth, play catcher, number 24, Gianni Cuno. Batting seventh, shortstop, number 4, Brenton Lee. Play left field, number 15, Carter Bill.
Wow.
Play second base, number 5, Colin Push. And on the mound for the Mustangs, Mason Hill.
Okay, Trey, as we thought might happen, the Mustangs are playing, I believe, an all-senior lineup
well,
tonight.
no. But they've got.
Well, except for a catcher, Gianni's.
Yeah, Tyga and Connor are in the outfield, and they're 2 seniors, and Sammy's a senior.
Well, yeah, Jared's not a senior. But.
And neither is Colin Park, which is so I'm going to turn this ambient down so we can actually talk.
I wonder if Peyton might be DHing since.
No, it looked like Boozer was DHing.
Okay, you're right. He was
Yeah.
the batting order is gonna be different. That's right. Brady was in the 4 hole tonight.
Right.
And he's been hitting in the 5 spot.
Yep. So we'll see. We'll see how this rolls out. But the doctor is on the mound. I don't know if Coach Jimmy Webster is going to push him to roll through 7 innings or even 6. I mean, I don't know. But he's got to keep his schedule, in terms of prep, in terms of throwing.
Right.
I mean, he's probably 40 or 50 pitches is my guess.
Yeah, that would make sense, and it would be good to see maybe a few other guys pitch that might be needed in the playoffs and just get them a little bit of time on the mound. What do you think?
I think that could be the case. I do know that
that wind's picking up.
It is, yeah. All the things that we did on the monitor is greatly appreciated now because, who knows? It starts rocking. Now, we do have 2 camera angles, not the exact camera angles that we had the other night, but still, our camera guy, Elliot's got us the money center field shot. But I'm going to ask him to go out and lower that doggone thing here in a minute because it's rocking too much. Maybe in between innings. Elliot, maybe in between innings we could drop it a little bit. It will if you rest. Yeah, okay. It is pretty high. We don't want to rock it back and forth if we can lower it.
For those out-of-town viewers, we weren't even sure we'd get this game in. We were under tornado warnings.
Yeah, let's get off that shot, Elliot. It's too rocky.
We were under tornado warnings this afternoon, but fortunately all of that dodged us, and there is still a pretty good wind blowing out to left field tonight. So could see some balls really carry well towards left.
All right, so Bell's in left, Kelly's in center, Takahashi's in right. That is an all-senior lineup in the outfield. And we've got Boswell at first. And you saw in the highlights, that guy's bat is just in fuego. Colin Park at second. Brent Lee's a shortstop. And Ryan Williams over at third base. Wow.
Checked the swing, and we didn't get the call. Trey, I really like these uniforms. I understand why we don't wear them more, but I like the cream colored pants.
I do too. Really good looking, isn't it? That guy had a pretty good cut.
He did.
He was behind, but that ball's going to find the trade. You got it tonight. You got the ball. If it comes over here line drive, you got it. Outfield's playing straight away right now.
Trey, we have dodged foul balls all season.
2 years in a row.
Could do it one more game.
Oh yeah, the foul ball is not the issue.
Okay, we hit hard to Jared, and he's going to take the bag himself to get the first out there.
Foul balls aren't the issue, Jeff. The issue is actually the guys warming up down here, and the catcher goes off the tip of the glove.
Yeah, that's a little
I've
scary.
been hit more than once from that. So
the Mustangs get that first out.
That camera shot, when it's not roving, boy, it's pretty good, though, isn't it? Center field shot.
It is good, but I really like that shot we had from home plate the other night.
Yeah. Good pitch.
Gets that first pitch curveball over for a strike right there. Interestingly, in the scouting report that I read, the scouts, at least on the scouting report on MLB.com, said that they consider his best pitch to be a high-spin slider.
Yep. Makes sense. He throws that hard slider, and it gets a snap there at the end. It's got a good spin rate on it. I like his backdoor kind of slurve. That one right there. See, that's not a slider. That's
It's a curveball. It's slower. They said his sliders usually in the low to mid 80s range, so it's definitely a tick off his fastball. But sliders tend to look like a fastball. That's what makes them tough to hit. Fastball that missed right there.
I got 3-1 count.
I believe you're right if the scoreboard's right, Trey.
Good pitch.
Oh, he's going to get
Yes,
stalled, yeah. The batter had already tossed his bat aside and thought he was going to trot to first base.
I mean, I definitely thought. Of course, we don't see in and out from here, and our second angle is good from center field.
It looked like it was right at the knees.
It looked like it was a perfect pitch, is what it looked like.
Got him swinging.
Got him. How about that? You throw 90, 93, 94 at the knees, and then throw that slow thing on the outside.
Is the K meter in action?
Oh, I got a problem. I need to turn that K meter on, man. Thank you for reminding me, Jeff. I am way down on my perceived duties. I got to get that. Actually, I got the wrong bot.
Good pitched. Didn't get the call, though, so 2-0 on this number 3 hitter.
Well, there it is, K meter. 2 balls, no strikes, Jeff.
Okay, it's going to be a base hit.
Base hit in the first inning.
I was going to look and see if he's the guy that had 2 hits the other night. And
he did a good job of hitting one of the best pitchers in North Texas.
Number 21.
You said Dason has moved up a bit in the MLB rankings, huh?
Well, you showed me an article that said he was one of the fastest rising prospects. Yeah, the guy who singled there went 2 for 3 the other night with 2 RBIs, so he keeps his hot bat going with a single right there. Good pitch.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, one of the things about Dason, though, you get that runner at first base, he's going to get a throw over at least once. It doesn't matter how far he's off. I mean, if he leans at all, Dason's going to come get him.
He doesn't have much of a lead. I don't look for him to run. Yeah, that should be an out to Ryan right there. Yeah, he's going to make another good play like he's been making all season. So the Mustangs strand a runner, and they're going to come to the plate in the bottom of the first inning in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
Yep, and folks, we'd like to go ahead and tell you a little bit about one of our key sponsors here. It's the, let me get the K meter off the slot first. CJ Memorial Golf Tournament. Jeff, why don't you tell us a little bit about the CJ Memorial Golf Tournament?
Okay, Friday, October 18th, we'll be at Fossil Creek Golf Club. We've got a 1 o'clock start. We will have the golf course to ourselves. We typically will have somewhere between 32 and 36 teams in the tournament. And to register for the tournament, you can go to our website, cjmemorialgolftournament.com. You can register as a player. You can register as a whole sponsor. You can register a team. There's a lot of different options to support the golf tournament, which is the primary fundraiser for the C.J. Knipper Memorial Scholarship Fund. The Scholarship Fund awarded 4 more scholarships on Monday of this week to 4 Grapevine seniors active in DECA, and cumulatively the Scholarship Fund has awarded $45,000 since 2020 in scholarships. So we're real proud of that, and we want to keep it going, and we need your support in the golf tournament to make that happen.
Fantastic, Jeff. I remember CJ being a huge golf fan. I remember he and Andrew going out to the Four Seasons for the for the tournament out there one time, and You know, I'm going to have to take Elliot's checking that other one out. I'm going to have to drop up there, I think, and do a little camera work. I'm going to leave it with you, Jeff.
Okay.
Let me keep this down until. Okay. All right.
Leading off for the Mustangs, center fielder number 10, Sammy Kelly.
Okay, Sammy will be in his usual leadoff spot tonight. Got a few lineup changes, but our leadoff hitter remains Sammy tonight. Takes that one for a ball. The Royals do have a left-hander on the mound tonight. I believe he played first base for him on, well, maybe not. Okay, Sammy's in a 3-0 count right now. He has been drawing a lot of walks lately. We'll see if he draws another one right here. Okay, he does get that in for a strike.
A little in front of that one, wasn't he, Jeff?
Yeah, he went. Pitch was like a little
up. Yeah.
And I watched the pitcher warm up. He's got decent velocity, so it's going to be tough to hit a pitch up there in your eyes.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what. If you look on the picture here,
Looked like a curveball. It must have missed away. It was certainly not high.
Okay, number 12 is hitting in the 2-hole tonight, huh? Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, Jared moves up from the 3 spot to the 2-hole. A little tougher, Trey, with all of our players having the same number and the Gavora name on the
Got to pay attention
jersey.
to the announcer. I guess I do have it bat 12 since that's his number. He got that high strike. You know, they've been giving it all year, so can't really sit here and complain about it on the last game in district. You know what I mean?
True. It's been consistent.
Yeah, the outfield.
Sammy's got a decent lead, not going anywhere.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Get foul. Get foul.
No, they're going to play it. Okay, the pitcher made that play.
Wow. Good hustle by that dude.
Yeah.
Huh?
Typically, you wouldn't expect the pitcher to come in and make that play behind the backstop.
Oh, he's got 9 on his arm. So they got 17 on the back. They got their numbers on their arms.
Okay.
Never knew that until just now. Okay.
You know, Trey, if he hits a ball like he did the other night with this wind, it could get out of here.
That's a good eye. You know, that Peyton Tatum just attacked. Both of them they attacked that baseball. And so the right fielder was giving a lot of respect to Jared Boswell. He comes in a little bit on Ryan Williams. I think Sammy's going to be off to the races here, and the pitcher does too. That's why he stepped off. I think it's going to be a first move break right here. Nope. He telegraphed it, came straight up with his foot, and he hasn't done that so far tonight. He's been coming, immediately across the knee.
You know, typically, though, when Sammy's going, he doesn't try and read the pitcher. He just breaks on first movement. Yeah. Okay, not going. They're going to throw behind him. Oof. Wow.
I'll tell you what, if the tag came the other side, it would have been an out, wouldn't it?
That was close.
Yeah.
Catcher made a nice throw down there.
That was a fantastic throw, and you only make that throw with a right-handed batter.
Right.
You know, very difficult with a lefty in there.
So Ron's in a good count here, 2-0.
So I didn't think you could signal from the dugout to the pitcher. I thought you had to go through the catcher. But I must be wrong because, the dugout's signaling something and the pitcher and first baseman are both looking down at their arm. See, he's not looking at the catcher for a signal. He's looking at the dugout. I didn't think that was allowed.
Well, it's always been allowed in the past. That would have to be a new rule if it isn't. And how would you give your – okay, he's
Oh,
running.
he got a huge jump, though.
Okay, he
Yeah.
gets in there, so –
No. It's never been allowed. It's not in high school.
well, you have to give your bunt defense, your defense –
Yes,
you have
but
to
he's
give-
calling pitches.
Okay, well, you have to –
He's calling pitches from the dugout. You can't call the pitches from the dugout.
Wow,
Got to go through the catcher.
I don't know. Oh, okay, maybe through the catcher, but
Yeah.
I would say we've always – I watched –
Oh, look at that.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Follow that
Get
ball.
out of here. That's in the net,
26.
Trey.
Boom.
Wow, that almost cleared the net.
Gosh, what a bomb.
So Ryan takes one off the top of the net in left field, and I mentioned that there is a good wind, but that gets out of here either way. He crushed that ball. So our Chris Gavora scholarship recipient follows it up with a two-run bomb.
Two-run jack. How about that? That's really good.
Definitely give the fans something to get excited about.
Yeah. Nothing cheap about that one.
No, like I said, that ball gets out of here regardless of the wind. But that thing almost cleared the net, Trey. It was no more than 5 feet from the top of the net.
You know, I'll have to go back and look at it. I just saw it fall down. It was above the scoreboard.
I don't know if we were able to follow it. It was well above the scoreboard.
There's going to be a tough play. Boozer gets down the line.
Okay, shortstop makes a nice play to get that second out. Yeah, I would love to see a replay of that one, but it was well up the net, no more than 5 to 10 feet from the top.
I mean, it was a no-doubter when he hit it.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Good for him. A senior getting it done, huh?
To the plate for the Mustangs, the catcher, number 24, Gianni.
It's great to see him heating up here with the playoffs on the horizon.
And I would be remiss if I didn't say happy birthday to Coach Washburn.
You almost missed that.
Yeah, I need to go ahead and get that earlier in the broadcast. This is number 24.
That misses up right there.
I think that's Tyga that's on deck, right?
I believe so. I'll pull Game Changer just to help us out. Yeah, we do have a little different lineup, as we mentioned. Yeah, Tyga is going to be batting sixth tonight.
And then Brent Lee's at 7th.
Right, and then Connor Bell, and then
Colin
Park.
Yeah. Yep, there's that strike. It's,
I don't know that Gianni liked the call, but it has been consistent.
yeah, well, as the catcher on the home team, just don't.
It's a tough spot to argue because
Yes.
you're going to have to coexist with that guy the rest of the game.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. So the outfielder had no chance on Ryan's. I mean, it would have gone out in at the 350 mark for sure. It was smoked. That's going to get that. Ooh, the Yukon is still
there,
the
Trey.
Yukon.
They got it. They got a dent last week too. Did that one get my truck on the bounce?
Yes, it did. It's all right.
There's plenty of dents in it already.
It's all right.
What's one more? Just don't break a window.
Let's just call that the auxiliary tradio truck.
Oh, well hit right at the shortstop though.
Man, tough.
Yeah, Gianni had a nice swing at
Smoked
that.
it pretty good.
So the Mustangs pick up 2 on Ron Williams' bomb. They take a 2-0 lead headed to the top of the second. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
Oh yeah, yeah, baby. I wanna rock and roll. I said, come on, sweet lady. I wanna lose control. Give me that stuff, give me all your love, give me what you got tonight. Said you and me gonna set you free, gonna let it run all night. Yeah, yeah, baby, now.
Okay, Jeff, we must have, we got some ambient stuff coming in our mics, I suppose, but I can hear that song out there from everything. So you're saying, because I don't think we got it on the camera, but that shot that Ryan hit was above the scoreboard, wasn't
Well
it?
above the scoreboard, Trey. I got a good look at it, and like I said, it was not that far from clearing the net altogether.
Wow.
It'd be great if a parent out there has some video. Maybe Michael Williams was videoing that one and can confirm. But I know what my eyes saw, just like Wednesday night when that ball cleared the bullpen wall.
I got you. You can keep bringing that up if you want. I get it, you know.
So just trust me
Look,
on
I
this.
just want to go ahead and say this publicly. I was wrong. It cleared the entire park. Peyton Tatum ripped it, and we almost had one that got out of the park here. But how tall do you think that net is? It's at least 100 feet tall, isn't it?
I don't think 100 feet. I'd give it 50 feet.
Oh, easy 50. Yeah, 50. Okay, that's fine.
But bottom line, the Mustangs get off to a nice start tonight with 2 runs on the board in the bottom of the first inning. The other night, I believe it took went to the 4th inning before we scored.
That's right. And then Lale had to drive in a run. You remember they called him Lale the other night,
right. And
that's Lolly, folks. It was kind of humorous. They went through the starting lineup and they called him Lale Esquivel or something.
oh, it swings through that one.
Oh, my gosh. You know, you're sitting up there, you're looking for 98, 95, whatever, and you get 62.
It looked like a changeup,
Yeah,
really.
it
It
did.
honestly didn't look it had any break. It looked like a straight change.
It did. I agree.
Hey, nice play, Dason. Flip it under. There we go. Okay.
Good job.
Good job filling your position right there, and Mustangs get that first out.
Now batting, number 6, LJ.
Well, we do have 1 K on the K meter tonight.
Right.
Dason's just working on his mechanics. And
You know, one of the things that the MLB draft article talked about is how, you know, there's a lot of room for Dason to add muscle to his frame, and we've talked about that before. He is certainly, you can tell on the camera, for those that aren't here in person, he has a slim build, and he certainly can add muscle and possibly pick up even more velocity.
Jeff, he's 6'5". When he strides, he's easily 4 feet closer to the plate, right?
And I don't know what you call it, Trey, but they now measure that, you know, where you release the ball, because, again, that just adds velocity. I mean,
Yeah, because that's 4 feet on his foot, but his arm's going to come over his foot at least another 2, right?
Yeah.
So he's got 54 feet to throw it.
Well, you know, Randy Johnson was, what, about 6'8", 6'9"?
Oh, my gosh.
You know,
yeah.
it probably felt like he was, you know, standing at the edge of the dirt releasing that ball when he was pitching.
Did you ever see that at bat that John Kruk had? Was it an all-star game, I guess?
Yeah. He
didn't want to be there. There's a K for the K meter.
Add another one, Trey.
The doctor wrote another prescription.
Yeah, that was pretty comical.
Yeah.
John Kruk wanted no part of that at bat.
No. He laughed the whole time. He didn't want to be in there.
Now batting, number 11, Tristan Hernandez.
So Dr. K logs the second strikeout of the night. And maybe he's getting heated up here. Oh, great
Good
pitch.
pitch.
My gosh. I just love starting that with that off speed. It's dynamic, if you ask me.
Well, that was one of the things the article also talked about, his ability to throw strikes with 4 different pitches.
Yeah.
And
That's got to be way up on the list.
I think we've seen an improvement in that area this year.
Yes. And you know, everything Dason knows about spin rate and changing speeds. He's just a senior in high school. He's got, if he gets into the MLB, they're going to make him 20-25% better than he is right now.
Well, that's another thing they talked about is the projected, you know, as a high school kid, you've got some growing left.
Yeah.
And a college kid, you know, you're more at what you see, what you get. But in Dason's case, you've got a lot of growth and still opportunity.
Good pitch. Ooh.
Yeah. That looked pretty close.
Tell you
Must
what,
have set
I
up
should've-
inside.
Yeah. Well, we saw the other night, Jeff. Well, go ahead and finish your ceiling comment about
Well,
Dason.
they talk about its projectability. You know, it's not so much where are they right now, where do you project he can get to? And the article actually said, you know, I mean, this is a guy that's got legitimate shot at a major league rotation, is what they say. Obviously, that would be several years down the road, but
Yeah. That's pretty significant.
definitely. Good pitch.
Wow, all the off speed.
Add one up, Trey. He threw that
yeah,
one by
before
him.
we go, let's go ahead and get the K meter up.
So Dason sets them down in order right there. The Mustangs take that 2-0 lead to the bottom of the second inning. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
We'll be right back.
5908. Congratulations.
Okay, Trey, I don't know that I have quite the pronunciation skills that
Taiga Takahashi. That's it, Taiga Takahashi.
I
That's
like
all
it.
you got to remember there.
I like it.
Okay.
I'll just Taiga. That's much easier.
Taiga's fine.
Swings through that one. Looked like an
Yeah.
off-speed pitch. Had him looking for a fastball.
Yep.
Okay, stayed alive there.
Yep.
Another off-speed pitch that was a little bit up.
1 ball, 2 strikes now, so he's kind of in a hole here. Tiger gets timeout from the home plate umpire.
Okay, got him on a high fastball right there. It's going to bring Brent Lee to the plate. Brent hit a couple balls hard the other night, but right at him, didn't have any hits to show for it. Sure, we got some of Brent's relatives out there in the Tradio audience.
Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the game tonight. Be sure to put some comments out there on the live chat. We should have big Mustang following out there tonight. These guys are 27-3, ranked first in the Texas High School baseball poll, ranked third in the coaches poll this week, and of course all that doesn't matter right now. We got to figure out how to get
Good cut, fouled that one back.
get a date with Round Rock.
Didn't you say we're actually in a national poll? Like a
Yeah, we are. The Max Preps national poll had us at
18?
I want to say 21.
Okay.
Or something.
It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Oh, well
there's a
hit.
rip. Get down, ball.
Again, right at the outfielder. Boy, Brent just can't buy a break right now. He's hit a line drive like that to the right fielder the other night. That one was right at the left fielder. He also hit a ball hard to the second baseman the other night. Just nothing falling right now, but keep swinging it like that, Brent. They'll start falling.
This brings up number 15.
You
Connor
know
Bell.
this? You know this kid?
I don't know walk-up song that is, but I'll have to give him some education on that.
I think we talked about this before. Remind me what your walk-up song would be.
We talked about it, but I don't think we ever resolved it. I don't think we ever got to one. I mean, I probably would. I don't know.
Oh, that
Yeah.
took that one for a strike. No, I think I would have gone with Copperhead Road by
I like
Steve
that,
Earle. That
yeah.
was Mitch Moreland's walk-up song, and
Yeah.
I really like that. It seems to fit a Mississippi boy like me.
Mhm.
He's a Mississippi State guy. Oh, good cut right there. Fouled it off. So 1-2 count right
Yeah.
here. 2 outs.
Can't let that curveball go. He's been throwing, when he gets ahead in the count, he's been throwing breakers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good curveball right there. So
Yep.
sets us down in order, and the Mustangs cling to that 2-0 lead here, headed to the top of the third. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
Additional prizes. Get your tickets ready. Remember, we will be celebrating.
All right, Jeff. Hey, listen, I'm going to just leave it here. I mean, Jay is spinning some good tunes. Let's be honest, we'll turn it down a little bit. But I'm happy with the music we got.
Yeah, this is much better than what was being played during the Royals warm-up.
I'm sure that was intentional, right? It was
Yeah.
like the slowest love songs you could put out there while they were while they were warming up.
Gives us a little time to talk about some of the lineup changes. We got JoJo
Yep.
Kubo on the mound, and we haven't seen JoJo pitch in, I believe, about 2 weeks now.
Oh, he looks like he's snapping it in there pretty good. And we got new catcher, Jeff.
Drew Finnegan, yeah. So another senior in the lineup, and Mustangs getting everybody a little bit of playing time tonight, which is you never know who you might need in the playoffs.
Number 28, Brandon Smith.
The Joker on the hill. We hadn't seen him for a couple weeks, Jeff. But he looked great right there, didn't he?
Yeah, first pitch just looked like a breaking pitch there
Yeah.
for a strike.
Mm-hmm. I threw a hard curve right there.
Yeah, just
That
missed.
first one may have been a cutter, you think? Or
Could have been.
did it have that same slow
I don't think
arc?
it wasn't as fast at all. A good pitch, fouled straight back. So
That's over the chemistry lab. They'll find that in the Petri dishes on Monday morning, I'm sure. So Mansfield Timberview, that's who I think the Mustangs are going to play. Which was a little bit of took some math to figure that one out, but they got
Got him
to,
swinging,
there's
Trey.
a K.
add one to the K meter.
Tell you what, I've fallen down on my job, Jeff. You can say something to me about it.
So
You
the
know, I
Joker
don't know.
makes a nice return with a strikeout here. Missed down right there. Yeah, I did hear him on Wednesday that, or maybe it was last week, he did talk about throwing a bullpen session. So he has been throwing, even though we haven't seen him in game action. Okay, right at the knees, but didn't get the call.
Yeah, so the Joker had before he took a 2-week rest, he was pitching lights out.
He had one stretch there. He didn't give up a hit for like 11 innings.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
Okay, that's going to get up the middle for a hit.
As soon as we're the jinx.
Trey jinxed him.
No, that was you.
I didn't start that.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I did mention he had a no hit.
I didn't say anything about a hitless streak.
No
I
hit
said he
inning.
was very consistent on pitching lights out.
Okay. Well, that streak, if it wasn't broken, it was just broken.
Yeah, exactly. Well, now let's roll a pair. Let's get a two-hopper to B. Lee and turn it over.
He may throw to first base. That guy's
He's
got a pretty
big
healthy lead. Yeah.
He doesn't realize how good his
Wow,
move is.
he's
He's going to pick him.
He even stretched it out when I thought it was already a good lead.
Nice, good pitch.
Yep.
Yeah, that guy's a full step and a half beyond the cut. I'm surprised Joe didn't throw over on previously. Now, Joe. Big lead at first.
There it is.
Just got it on the wrong side of the bag.
Yeah.
The ball was there before the guy got back.
Well,
It was a good dive.
the runner, I could tell he was leaning back to the bag. He maybe
expected
just
a throw.
testing him to see how far out there he can get. He had that hand leaning back. Maybe that's just what he does.
He
every
shortened
time.
up by half step here.
Good pitch.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. The Joker's 0-2 now. Kubo's been pitching on the varsity level for since he was a 10th grader.
Right, he was pitching district games as a starter as a 10th grader.
And he got him,
Oh.
yes! Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I think JoJo thought he had him. He gave a little reaction, like he was definitely bang, bang.
Yeah, he was like the game 2 pitcher as a 10th grader. Had a heck of a game against Birdville as a 10th grader, right, over there? And the Mustangs ultimately ended up losing that game. But they were up like 2-0 going into the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, he pitched well that season. And he's, of course, pitched well last year. And, okay, we got help from the runner there to stop that ball. Throw was a little bit away. Jared was probably not going to get a glove on it. So 0-2 count right here on the hitter. This is a spot where they might try and run.
Yeah, he's got a big lead at first, Jeff.
Not going.
Wind picks up. Every time the wind picks up, it negatively impacts our center field shot. And it's blowing pretty good now. You see that flag beating pretty well out to left.
It definitely is, but are you sure that's not just the monitor? The monitor's moving a good bit. Is the camera also moving?
Oh, yeah. No. Look at it. The camera's bouncing.
Okay.
See. Yeah, we got multi-view out here where we're looking at everything. 2 balls and 2 strikes is what I have, Jeff.
I believe that is the count.
Yeah, my mouse got over there in the chroma key environment. Got 4 on the K meter. We are in the top of the third. 4 out of 11 outs have been strikeouts. No, let's take that back. 4 out of.
Might get a truck. Nope.
Oof. The
4 out of 7 outs.
4
have
out of
been,
10. Oh no, 4 out of 7. Yeah, my math is way off. That's Alabama math I was using. But yeah. 4 out of 7. That's more than that's good ratio.
You sure you got an engineering degree?
From Alabama, man. Come on. Oof.
Okay, so you got hit by that pitch.
Yeah, I think his jersey nicked his jersey. That's one of those where if you want to be up there hitting, you're upset about it. But if you want runners on base, you're elated. Nobody got hurt. So they see the umpires signal each other about infield fly in effect. Only one of them signaled back. First and second, or bases loaded with less than 2 outs.
I believe they were back to the top of their lineup.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, this is the leadoff hitter, the shortstop, and he's got runners at first and second here with 1 out. We're going to try it. Oh, Gavora gets away from him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, timing play there that the throw just was offline.
Yeah, let's roll a pair. Let's get a double play ball, Jeff.
That works for me, Trey.
So I know the
Oh, we had a good
I
cut.
know the standard approach here is that you play. I guess you play back. I never have understood with 1 out whether you play back at first base or you should be holding him on for the double play. But it is a left-handed hitter.
Typically, you'd play behind him, but they kind of bounce in just to keep him honest because he can't run without the guy in front of him running. Okay, that's going to get through for a hit. And I think they're going to hold him at third. So that's going to load the bases now with 1 out.
Well, Mustangs are still one pitch away from a double play.
Yeah, that ball was a little too far from Jared to get there, but he definitely has a better shot to get it playing back than playing up and holding the runner there. So we're going to come in on the corners here and play for 2 in the middle. Jared is on the grass, and Ryan's on the edge of the grass also. And this is their hottest hitter. He's went 2 for 3 on Wednesday night and had a single in the first inning tonight.
Well, the Joker's full of mystery. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve here to work out of this jam. Good pitch. That's gonna be that's deep.
Yeah, it's playable. He got under it, but that is going to score a run. So, yeah, that's. Fortunately, he just missed that, Trey, because he was right on it and just got under it.
I really thought he left too soon at second base. Really and truly. I know you don't agree with me, but
I wouldn't. I was watching the catch in right field. I have no idea what happened at second base.
well, as soon as he caught it, I'm turning looking at that just out of habit.
Yeah, I knew the runner at third was going to score, so the throw needed to go to second base to keep that
right.
runner from advancing from first. So the Royals pick up a run. It's got a 2-1 ball game here with 2 outs. Still runners at first and third, but 2 outs, and definitely want to shut this down right here. He didn't get the call there on an off-speed pitch. Oh, he got him. Let's see here. They're going to break home. Okay, they're going to get a run. Let's get the out. Yeah. Okay. They steal a run right there on that first and third play. The Mustangs do get the out, but only after the run scores. So we got a tie ball game here, 2-2 headed to the bottom of the third inning, and Mustangs need to answer those 2 runs right there. You're watching Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
Tickets out. Recheck for last inning. Last 4 digits, 5916. 5916. 5916. Report. Keep for the concession stand.
Did you buy one?
Still selling. $5 round.
something. Now.
Okay, we got Colin Park leading off for the Mustangs in a 2-2 ball game now. So Mustangs find themselves in another tight one. Oh, it gets
Great bunt.
Yeah, that's a hit. Yeah, that third baseman wasn't going to make the play even if he feels that clean. We're going to call that a hit, and I agree with that scoring.
100%.
You know, Trey,
what else would you call it?
We talked about bunting the other night, and Colin
gets up there and does the first.
Colin may need to tutor some of our guys that have struggled with that.
Yep. So now we have number 10 hitting Sammy Kelly.
It leads him off with a curveball for a strike.
So all the lefties, he's throwing first pitch curveball.
Yeah.
And, you know, the left-handers are going to have to adjust on that. I bet he throws them another off speed. I mean, the word is out. Don't throw Grapevine fastballs, I think.
There it was.
What was the pitch?
It was another curveball. It was a strike, I believe.
Okay, I thought so too.
Sammy took the pitch, and the umpire did call it a strike.
Yep. So the other thing we talked about, Jeff, is look at that. Get deep, ball. Get deep,
over his head.
Get over his head.
He got a good jump on it.
That's
he
over his head.
Yeah.
It's over his head.
Okay. Probably going to have to hold him at third because Colin had to make sure that ball was down before he could run.
I think you got to give him a double on that one, man.
Yeah. He looked like he might get to it, but it just kept carrying over his head. And Sammy hit it well. It landed on the base of the warning track.
You know, he waited for a fastball, didn't he? Okay.
Yeah, good job driving that ball to left center.
Now, you know, this is where Boswell can go up there thinking he's got to get a pitch he can hit to the outfield. I mean, that's what he's got to do here.
Yeah, they're going to bring their infield
I forgot to give them a run. They do have two, don't they?
Yeah, it's a tight 2-2 game. They're going to stay back in the middle and play up on the corners. Boy, there's that first pitch curveball for a strike again.
Every left-hander's getting it.
So, it might be something to look for.
Hope CB's paying attention.
Another one. He
He's
did the same thing to Sammy.
That's right.
Threw two curveballs and then came at him with a fastball.
Then he got 0-2 for a fastball. I think he's going to stick with the curve here on 1-1. Or whatever the off-speed pitch is.
That was the fastball.
Yeah, it was. Now all bets are off. I don't know what you throw here. I'm still looking fastball, I guess, if I'm in the box. But this kid's not going to give in to him with first base open. Of course, you do have Ryan Williams, who went yard on you last time.
Got that high strike call right there to even the count at 2-2. And Trey, I was about to say, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Jerry gets that run in from third. Hopefully he can make me a profit.
Yeah, Ott's out there pulling for it.
Okay,
good eye right there.
Yeah. Tried to go at him with a fastball that missed down and away.
Don't know if we got Michael Northup watching or not. I wonder if we got Adam out there. Ott. Oh!
Okay, good
really
job laying
close.
off. So draws the walk here, and that is going to load the bases for Ryan Williams, who
really good
has already hit one well up the net. I like this matchup tonight. Easy to say that now, but Argyle threw a lefty at us in that first game that we played here, and I remember saying I really thought that was a good matchup for Ryan. It didn't work out that night, but so far tonight it's worked out. Okay, good eye right there. He went at Ryan with an off-speed pitch.
I think you got to get up there and kind of like what Peyton did the other night. Sell out on the first pitch off speed, and if that's what you want to hit,
cut,
that was a fastball.
Fouled it straight back, yeah.
And if that's what you want to hit, then you dig in and you lock in on it. Sammy waited on the fastball though. He got one on 0-2, didn't he? I'm sure that pitch was not supposed to be where it ended up.
No, I'm sure he missed a spot.
That's going to be down.
No, the right
nope.
fielder's going to play it. We'll see if we try and score. No, we're going to hold him at third. Ball just wasn't deep enough to try and score there.
To the plate for the Mustangs, number 17, Brady Boozer.
Okay, that's going
I think
to
Boozer's actually number 8.
going to leave the bases loaded here for Brady with 1 out.
All right. We need to drive in a run here, Jeff. You can't get the bases loaded with nobody out and not drive in a run.
True. This is a prime opportunity to have a big inning, but you
got to be
got to
careful.
come away with something.
You got to be careful over here, too. I mean, we get a big lead with the first baseman standing right in front of you. It gives me great pause with a lefty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so Coach Washburn had him short. Well, I guess not.
Okay, we got fisted right there. That's going to be a second out, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so going to need a big 2-out hit here. I believe Drew Finnegan coming to the plate.
Number 17, Drew Finnegan.
Now Finnegan has been a good bat on the ball guy this year. I mean, he got the game-winning RBI out there at Denton a few weeks back. Connor came in to run, and Drew got a base hit to right field to drive in the run.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, that was the first run we scored, which happened to be the game winner.
Yeah.
Okay, takes that for a strike. Yeah, this is a really good opportunity to have a big inning, but now we just will settle for a run.
Yeah. Let's get a base hit here, Finney.
Swings through that one, so 0-2 count right here with 2 outs. Pitcher's kind of bared down on us here. We fouled it off.
No, he didn't foul it. No.
Okay, we're going to pick up a run there on a pass ball. That ball hit the catcher's mid.
Mustangs on the board.
Okay.
Now, I don't know. Do you get an RBI on that?
No, not on the
To the plate for the
strikeout.
Mustangs, number 17.
But we'll take the run all the same. The Mustangs.
What's Tyga's normal number on his arm? Oh, 18. Yeah.
Mustangs back on top, but 3-2, and
Tyga's got really good power, Jeff. Nothing would surprise me right here. I mean, I hope he gets a barrel on it.
yeah, we've seen him come in a pinch hitting role and have some good swings.
Ball, yeah. I mean, the left fielder's giving him plenty of respect.
He is. Okay, good block right there by the catcher.
You see him back there? Let's see if Elliott can get on that left fielder. He's almost on the wall over there.
He is deep. I think he's seen how well that ball's carrying to left and decided it's going to be easier to come up on a ball than go back on it. Okay, that one missed up.
Yep. Give a shot at the left fielder, Elliott.
A little bit of activity here in the Royals bullpen. This has been
Yeah, there he is.
a bit
Look
of a
how far back he is, Jeff. Yep.
I can see it from
Yeah.
here.
All right, so okay, that was a swing.
That was
wasn't
a strike, yeah.
Had the count all screwed up.
Okay, foul back, looking off speed pitch there, so it's going to be a 2-2 count here on Tyga.
Got number 4, Brent Lee, on deck for the Mustangs. And the center fielder's even playing a little bit deeper than normal, I think. That right fielder's up.
Get out of here.
Get out, get out, get out.
First base is going to have a play on it. So Mustangs going to have to settle for 1 run right there. They are on top 3-2, headed to the top of the 4th inning. You're watching Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
We'll see what the Joker does. We'll be right back.
Prizes away. Chipotle gift card goes to batting, number 21, Riley Wood.
Jeff, we let a golden opportunity go right there, Jeff.
Yeah, bases loaded there with nobody out, and to only come away with one run is certainly disappointing, and a little bit lucky to even get that run because it was a strikeout and pass ball. That's going to be a base hit up the middle. So that's their cleanup hitter right there. And actually, I believe he's also the starting pitcher tonight.
He's done a good job on the hill with the off-speed stuff, hasn't he?
Yeah,
really
yeah.
has.
His curveball has definitely been his out pitch so far. Yeah, that is the pitcher that just had that single up the middle.
Yeah, the Mustangs got a little bit stymied. That was a slash. We hadn't seen that pulled against us this year too much. Or at least he squared away like it was a slash. Squared around, I should say. A solid lead at first base by number 21.
Yeah, I don't look for him to run, Trey.
I don't think he's going to run either.
That's going to miss down and in, it looked like.
See, Joe's got a little rust.
Yeah, he first couple batters, he was right there, but the Royals have measured him up here, and he's been a little off the plate. That's going to go foul.
Guy was guessing fastball. He got one, too, didn't he?
Yeah, way out in front of that.
Yeah.
Drew's going to have a talk with JoJo right here.
Yeah, that's some good senior leadership, you know.
Been a while since we got one of those ground ball double plays, Trey. Everybody's been getting them on us. We're due for one right here. There's a ground ball. Let's see if we can turn it. There
Wow,
it is,
what a
Trey.
turn. What a turn, man. I did not think we were going to be able to turn that.
Yeah, that ball was not hit that
Oh,
hard,
my
and
gosh.
quick turn right there by Brent Lee and
Wow.
Colin Park.
That was fantastic. How about that in the middle? One pitch,
I guess
two
you just
outs.
got to ask for what you want and
That's
get it, right? Somebody was talking about a double play before
So
that
if
ball.
you get a 3-bouncer for a double play, what do you need to do?
You got to be Lee.
There you go. Be Lee in the double play. That's what you got to do. He's been lights out on that all year. Dynamic.
Another hitter way out in front there.
Yeah, we talked about that too when we were kind of breaking down the game from last week. That you know, these Mustang defenders are flashing the leather everywhere.
Well, it's really just making the routine plays and the occasional spectacular play, but that's really all you need to do if you just make the plays you're supposed to make.
Yeah. Did you borrow that quote from me? Okay.
If I did, I'm not going to admit it.
Oh, here we go. The Joker throws one. Oh,
Good
right
pitch.
down. That was, Jeff. That seemed like it had a little kick on it.
Yeah, it might have been one of his best fastballs all night. So
Way ahead, 0-2. This is going to bury the cutter right at the knees. Nope.
okay, that's going to be a tough play. Yeah, it's going to get up the middle.
Didn't even get the bat on it too well, and just ends up jamming it into the outfield.
See a little activity over there in the Mustangs bullpen, and I believe
Yeah, but I think
that's Lolly actually, and he's got a catcher down, so I don't think he's just throwing to throw. We may see Lolly on the
You don't
mound.
think that's Luke Bajaj?
I think that's Lolly. He's much bigger than Luke. That misses down right there. So 2 outs, runner at first base. Royals now up to 5 hits on the night. Oh, that was
closer than the other one.
Yeah, that put that throw right on the
I'll tell
mark.
you what, I think I do have. No, I don't have a way. I was going to see if I could come up with, in this configuration, I don't have a way to have an instant replay running. Look at that lead, man. He's way up there.
Yeah, that last one didn't scare him.
You got to be careful. You pushed source 3 again, didn't you? There we go. Yeah, he's shortened up a bit after that throw over. Joe is a guy that'll.
He'll keep you honest over
He
there
will.
for sure.
I mean, the Joker's got moves.
He doesn't mind throwing the first.
He didn't earn
base.
his nickname for nothing, man. We actually. No, I'm pretty. We'll have to. I think that's probably Luke Bajaj, man.
Do you want to lose another bet, Trey?
I do. I do. What are we going to go for? Another 5?
We can have a bet on that.
Okay.
Might even send a scout over there just to
Oh yeah.
to verify in case he doesn't
yes.
come to the mound.
Right. Exactly.
2-1 count now. Let's go get him right here, JoJo. Check at first base again.
Jeff, that was a tough one here.
Yeah,
right?
no,
that was really tough.
It was close.
And that was a great
and
move.
The runner doesn't even have that big a lead, but JoJo's move
It's
is
so
that good sometimes.
It's dynamite.
When he really wants to rush it over there, he can. Okay, that's going to get away from Drew. It was a ball bounced well in front of the plate, so
Yeah, that'd be a wild pitch.
yeah, tough one to stop for sure. So the Royals put a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Now got a 3-1 count on this hitter. Definitely would like to get JoJo out of this inning.
Good pitch. Yeah.
Just looking to left field, Trey, Connor's not playing near as deep as their left fielder. Of course, I think they are towards the bottom of their lineup, so I don't disagree with him playing there, but he's a good 20, 30 feet in front of where their left fielder was playing.
Yep.
Okay, oh, that's going to be we might have a play at the plate. No, they hold him up, okay. So they don't want to test Connor's arm right there.
He actually fell. The guy fell.
Well, I think he
because he stopped him.
He got a stop sign.
He got a stop sign.
But he was well around the bag, and he got a stop sign. So no damage there. First and third here. They did pull a first and third play on us earlier.
We got to be alert, and we got to know what we're going to do.
Yeah, we don't want to let them steal another run like that. Drew's going to make a call here. That's a tough play for that first baseman when he's, trying to get that runner in a pickle. It's hard for, Jared thought.
If I was Joe, I'd do the third to first move right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Joe's the best one on the staff at that move.
Yeah, he doesn't get the call there. What I was going to say is on that play earlier, Jared was running towards second, and I think he thought he could get the out before the runner was going to score from third, but just didn't happen that way. Oh, good pitch. Just went at him right there with a fastball. And
1 ball, 1 strike, the Joker now. This is probably the pitch that you run a play on, Jeff. If you're going to do it. But the small lead at first base. Third to first, Jeff.
Not going. Okay. 2 strikes, yeah. It makes more sense with 1 strike because now that you got 2 strikes on the hitter,
yeah.
Obviously a strikeout ends the inning.
Yeah, they might actually not be worried about anything now because, I mean, the defense might not respond to your play.
Right. Right.
But I still would do that third to first move right here. Number 11, he's gone.
Not
Nope.
going.
Guess not.
Okay, that should be an out. Let's see. Nice play,
Wow,
Brent.
that
So the
kid got
Mustangs
done.
escape right there, leave 2 runners stranded. We got a 3-2 ball game here, headed to the bottom of the 4th inning. You're watching Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
Now those tickets. Ticket number for gift card to Home Depot.
Okay, we got Brent leading off the bottom of the 4th inning for the Mustangs, and mentioned it earlier, Brent hit a line drive out to the left fielder. He had 2 hard hit balls Wednesday night over at Richland, but no hits to show for it, so he's due for something to fall.
Get down. Stay
Gonna
fair.
be just foul. That was the kind of ball we're looking for. He's due a little.
Guys having a little race. Let's wave to Washburn if he looks over here. So let's see what his pattern is this inning, Jeff. First pitch fastball on Brent.
You know, there was activity in their bullpen in the last inning, but they have stuck with the starter. Okay, good eye right there.
Well, look, I mean, it's a 3-2 ball game. He's not he's not in danger, right?
Yeah, he's only given up 3 hits.
Yeah. Is that true? They've out hit us?
Yeah, they've got 6 hits. We've got 3. Oh, swings through a high fastball, but still alive here in a 3-2 count.
On deck, number 15, Connor Bell. Let's get on base, Brent.
Another foul ball over here. It's going to stop short. No damage to the ambient mic.
No, no damage. But you could hear it hit. And I'm assuming if I have that turned up, I do.
Got to appreciate the hustle coming out of that Royals dugout to get
Look at that.
Get through
there. Going to be a tough play, though.
Shortstop makes a nice play on Brent, just like he would make on them.
Yep.
So keep swinging it, Brent. They're going to start falling. See if Connor can get something started for the Mustangs. Those 1-run leads are precarious.
Need to get him down to first base here. You can't let that pitch go, though.
Yeah,
that's a tough one.
Might be the best one you
that's
see.
That's the best one. Yep, that's the problem.
Yeah, I've never been a big believer in taking the first pitch,
No.
although you see a lot of guys do it.
Getting a lot of wind in the mic. Can you hear the wind?
I can hear it, but it's not terrible. Okay, 2-1 count. Left fielder's still playing really deep. A lot of room to drop one in out there. Get out of here. Okay. Fouls that one out.
Well, 2-2's count. Now, if I'm Connor, I got to be looking for that curveball that got me the last time, right?
He has thrown that pitch to a lot of lefties, so
Yep.
he's trying to adjust. Nice.
There
There we
got
go.
one. How about that?
Good line drive up the middle there for Connor Bell.
Kept his hands back on that curveball and drove it up the middle. How about that?
Was that a curveball? Was it? Okay.
Second baseman Collins.
All right. I think Collins number 5 normally. All right, CB's at first.
So we got one out, runner at first base for Colin Park at the plate. I believe Colin reached in his last at bat. Let's see if my memory is
He did.
correct.
He bunted. He bunted.
That's right, base hit
a
bunt.
great base hit bunt.
Yeah. The third baseman's showing him some respect this time. He's up on the grass, so
Yeah.
it's going to be hard to surprise him. But if he puts one down like he did in the last inning, it's still going to be tough to get him.
Bad jump there. Must have been a hit and run though, because he swung at that low pitch.
Probably.
Yeah. I guess on the hit and run, you're waiting to make sure he goes to the plate, right?
Yeah, you definitely don't want to get picked in that spot because you're not trying to steal the base. If you have to steal it, maybe you can, but you're counting on the hitter to put that ball in play.
1 ball, 2 strikes now on Colin Park.
Got a decent lead, takes a step back.
Good look right there by Colin. Tell you what, he's worked after 2 quick strikes. He's worked to a 2-2 count.
Coach Webster gave a series of signs
Yeah,
there.
he
Let's
did.
see if he lets him run. Not going. Okay.
Yeah, way to battle it.
Yeah, good swing right there. Colin
That
adjusted.
ball's back into the. Is that back into the portable? Whatever. I don't even want to say it. I can't believe we've had to have those out
well,
here.
actually, the bathroom's up
Are
and
they
working
working?
again. Yeah.
Okay, they're
Yeah.
operational, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
we
Up
just got
and working.
extra capacity. Get through. There we go.
Dig it,
Yeah,
dig
go 3, Connor. Okay, we got a little something happening here. So Connor reaches third base, and Colin Park's 2 for 2 on the night.
How about that, Colin Park? Nice job. Now, Jeff, this is, I love for them to execute with a left-hander. Great play where there's an early break from the guy at first, and as soon as he breaks, the guy from third breaks for home. It only works with a lefty because 9 times out of 10, he steps off to go to first base, and the guy's already.
Well, as long as he throws to first, that it works.
Well, no, you don't even hesitate. It's like a big league there and a big league there.
Okay.
And you go. Something's going to happen here. Oh,
That's
look
well
at that,
hit.
boy.
That's-
He teed that off.
Yeah, that's
Sammy
should score
torched
2
it.
runs. Sammy,
He's going to be at third.
yeah, Sammy's going 3.
Oh,
no, he's going
he
to pull
held
up.
up.
That's all right. So
Wow. Wow.
2 RBI double there for Sammy. He hit that well.
Is that 2 doubles for him? He
Yeah,
doubled last
yeah,
time
he-
over the left fielder's head.
Hit that one in the right field gap and hit the other one in the left field gap. So he's
Yeah.
pounding that 350 sign in both sides of the field.
So this is the score that it was the other night, 5-2, and Mustangs did that in 7. Now we've got Jarrett Boswell up.
Yeah, all of a sudden the Mustangs have evened up the hit column at 6, but we now have 5 to Royals 2 runs. Oh, that's well
that's
hit.
another bomb.
That's gonna be right at the center fielder. Okay.
Make him throw you out, Sammy.
Sammy's running.
He is. He is going to make him throw him out. Look at that speed on the bases, dog.
I don't know if the center fielder didn't feel like he was going to run, but he really didn't even try and throw that ball to the bag. He threw it to his cutoff
Yeah.
guy.
No, I think they probably, and actually, the best arm's over here in right. that guy's got a gun and right.
Yeah.
Okay. At least from what I've seen on the scouting.
So that puts a runner at third base for Ryan Williams. Got some activity again here in the Royals bullpen.
Ryan Williams already with a 300 and I think StatCast would have had it at 380, right? At least.
Yeah, it was
maybe 370.
350 sign is to the right of the scoreboard, and it's
was
one of those you have to guess how far it's going to carry. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Trey, it was a good 30 feet up that net.
So he 26'd it. I'm gonna go ahead and use your that you coined that phrase.
He 26 that,
He
and
26'd
honestly, it was close.
He almost
it was
26'd
really
it.
close to going to 26. I mean,
Yeah.
closest I've seen.
Yeah. Well, I hadn't been doing a good job keeping up with the count on anybody or the battery or anything.
Okay, that's going to be a tough play.
It's going to be a real tough play.
Shortstop.
What a great play by the shortstop that time.
Yeah, gets him by a step, but the Mustangs pick up 2 runs and stretch that lead out to 3. We've got a 5-2 ball game here headed to the top of the 5th inning. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
We'll be right back. Actually, before we go, Jeff, I'd like for you to, the folks that may have come on board late, go ahead and help them understand a little bit about the CJ Memorial Golf Tournament, Jeff.
Okay. The golf tournament this year will be Friday, October 18th at Fossil Creek Golf Course. We've got a 1 o'clock start. It will be a scramble, 4-person scramble. We'll have dinner after the round. We'll have lunch prior to the round. To register for the golf tournament, you can go to our website, cjmemorialgolftournament.com. You can register online as a player. You can register as a hole sponsor. If you want to come out and be a volunteer, we'd love to have you contribute in whatever capacity you can. The golf tournament is the primary fundraiser for the C.J. Knipper Memorial Scholarship Fund.
Money, time, or talent? Any of those things are welcome as donations, right?
Yeah, they all count.
That's
so
right.
love to have you come out.
Fantastic. What's the date again, Jeff?
Friday, October 18th.
And where is it?
It's at Fossil Creek Golf Course.
Website, one more time.
The website is cjmemorialgolftournament.com.
Fantastic. Hey, I'd also like to take a moment to thank the GHS 10th Man Club, a committed sponsor for Mustang Baseball Live. And, we wouldn't be able to do this without our 2 core sponsors and without the man, Jeff Knipper. All right, we're headed to live baseball now.
Now batting, number 19, Keller Ashley.
Well, what do you think, Jeff? I mean, we actually
Okay, Trey, we have a bet to settle first. That is Lolly Esquivel on the mound for the Mustangs.
Oh, I owe you $5. I owe you $5.
You're making a habit of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I haven't seen Lolly pitch this season. Did he pitch any in the non-district games?
One time.
Okay. I did see him throwing in the bullpen a little bit the other day. Leads that batter off there with a curveball that missed.
So big shout out to my buddy Chris Haney, and I know he's not listening or watching, but this is where he is tonight. Go ahead, and you should know where that is.
Fenway Park, Trey.
You got it,
I
man.
heard all about you and your dad's trip to Fenway.
Yeah, that was a big time deal several years ago, back when I had a lot of hair on my head.
Still trying to get there myself.
Yeah, it's like it's like a slice of it's like a slice of heaven, baseball heaven. It's unbelievable.
2 good fastballs right there that Lolly's thrown.
Yeah, this would be a great arm to have available in the playoff run. He's got a little velocity on his.
Yeah, and he is an imposing figure up there.
He's
We
another
talked about
6'4" dude, right?
Yeah, we talked about how tall Dason looks on the mound, and Lolly's got that height with a little bit more size to go with it.
Ah, we got another K on the K meter.
Ring it up.
Bring it up. First of all, we got to get the K meter out there. That's like really poor job by our technical director, who happens to be me tonight. Boom, boom. Let me go ahead and add one for the Mustang pitchers. Boom. We got 5 pitches on the K meter. Combination of Dr. K, the Joker, and now I don't know what kind of nickname we got to give to Lolly. What do you think, Lale?
Give me a minute. We'll try and figure out something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm what comes to mind me is Lolly, 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 get your adverbs here. So how can we, did you never see that growing up?
No.
Saturday morning cartoons?
I don't.
Lolly, 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 get your adverbs here. You know, you're kidding me.
Well, I don't remember it, Trey, but
Conjunction, junction. What's that function?
That's not very intimidating. I mean, when a little something, a little.
So, you know, that's not in the same vein as Dr. K and the Joker.
No,
and then Lolly, the adverb man.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I would appreciate that if I was the player that would got stuck with that.
Let's see.
So, Lolly works his way back here to a 2-2 count.
Oh, he took a little something off, and the guy barely hung in there.
Yeah.
That was really a nice pitch, actually.
Yeah, Lolly's showing me a little something here.
I think he in the beginning of the season his arm may have been a little sore, but now he's got the rhythm. Oof! Why was that not strike 3? Unbelievable. Well, I tell you what, I'm super happy that you had me do the extra anchor. We're already getting a ton of wind on our.
Okay, got him swinging at a curveball. Ron feels it clean. Nice.
Did you see how quick his hands were on that little in-between hop?
Throws a strike to first base to get that second out.
2 down for the Mustangs here. We're in the top of the 5th.
I see another new face over there in the bullpen. I believe that's Zach Goldstein warming up over there, Trey. We may see him.
I'm not gonna like.
You're not gonna lose another $5 bet.
Take anymore. No.
It's definitely a lefty, and the
listen,
the body size matches up with Zach.
Yeah, that would make sense. He actually, I think there was a point in time where there was some thinking that he would be in the rotation as well. But I mean, let's be straight here. They've got 5 seniors that.
Elliott just flashed a shot to the bullpen. He's trying to keep you from losing $5 again.
Okay.
He's trying to save you money.
I'm not going to argue. There's no other lefty over there. I mean, you got me. You got me.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
So 2 outs here. Okay, that one's going to miss down. Make it a 3-1 count on this hitter.
I say you just groove one, and if he's able to torch it, he does. I mean, we got Mustangs always have outfielders out there, have guys that can play. So, I mean, good pitch.
Must have missed out. Glad he threw a fastball, though. You know, he's thrown him some curveballs just to mix it up, but he's got a good fastball, and it's a good spot to just go right at him here with a 3-run lead. Of course, this is their hottest hitter. He's, I believe, had 3 hits in his last 5 at-bats against us. Yeah, his miss with the fastball tends to be up, it seems, and the curveball, he's been breaking some of those off low. There it is. Good curveball right there to get a strike. Not much of a lead. They're probably not running down 3 runs. Okay, that gets away from Drew. They are going to advance on that.
think when Lolly strikes somebody out, we should just say, "Lel, yeah." What do you think? He put another K on the K meter. Lel, yeah.
That's if that's authorized by Tradio's legal department.
Lel, yeah. They introduced him as Lel the other night. I don't know. Lolly, you're going to have to text us and tell us what you want. L.E. What can we get out of L.E.? His initials.
I'm thinking. I'm just not coming up with anything.
Called the $6 million man? Because L.E., Lee Majors, that's a long stretch, wasn't it? Yeah. But
that one misses
he's a tall dude.
up and away.
3-1. That runner's on second. How did he get second? Did he steal it? Oh, pass ball.
Yeah.
Or a wild pitch.
It was a pass ball.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pitch.
another curveball there for a strike. So
On a 3-1 count, Jeff.
yeah, at least
3-1 count. He throws a curveball. I mean, I'm pretty impressed actually.
both strikes he's gotten
Yeah.
to this hitter have been curveballs. See what he goes at him here, 3-2.
Mustangs 5 runs on 6 hits.
Oh, threw the
Oh, he got
fastball by
another
him.
K
Trey.
on the K meter.
Bring it up.
Yes, sir. Lel, yeah.
Showing
He
a little
put
fire
another K
there.
on the K meter.
All right, get out those tickets.
All right, we'll be right back with more Mustang Baseball Live.
This will be a last call
On
for Home
Tradio.
Depot card number 5944. 5944. Number 17, Brady. Go!
Okay, takes first pitch, ball.
Yeah, I got Brady Boozer leading off the bottom of the 5th inning here. The Royals stick with their starting pitcher. He's up to 77 pitches now here. And there's activity again in their bullpen, so this could be his last inning.
You know, I kind of like the powder blue jerseys.
Yeah, I like those
want to tell you,
colors.
yeah. And they mix in red sleeves. I mean, I think that looks pretty hot, actually. Uh-oh, bullpen cue shot. Actually went in the dugout. Okay, Jeff, so there's a thing going around on Twitter, a video of this girl playing softball left field, and she's tracking a fly ball. And there's a temporary fence. It's clearly a baseball field, but they got a temporary fence at 200, which I think the girls' regulation is 200.
Ball's in the air. Looks like the right fielder's going to play it. Yeah. So Royals get the first out there on a fly ball to right field. So what?
So she goes back and she runs. She makes contact with the fence. And I guess before she caught the ball, I didn't do that level of analysis, but everybody said that she made contact and knocked it over and kept going and caught the ball. Fell down. And the fence fell with her. Big argument on whether it's a catch or not.
Well, fortunately, we don't play with many temporary fences, but
Yeah,
it
I
seems
know,
like
but I mean, what would you do?
You know, you need some type of.
You need a ground rule on how to play that temporary fence.
Exactly.
Is my view.
So I got another pop up
Wow.
here. First baseman. Yeah, the wind moved that one.
Yeah.
The wind moved that ball a good bit, but he does stay with it and make the play to get that second out.
That seems like that could be subject to a ground rule discussion. Or there's got to be provisions. I don't think the MLB rules apply on something like that. And everybody was quoting the MLB rule, and I said, well, listen, if you go run over to a dugout to catch a foul ball, and you leave your feet and lean into the dugout to catch a foul ball, and you're falling into the dugout and you catch it, oh, it's an out.
I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Now,
your feet weren't in the field of play. Your feet were not in the field of play when you ended up catching it, and you left your feet before the ball got in your glove. So, I mean, I'm telling you, I have a real debate with some guys on Twitter on this. And
well, that's an interesting – you don't see temporary fences in the major leagues,
Yeah,
but
I
you
know.
do see some parks that have low fences in right field.
And if they fall over that fence into the stands, for instance, the stands are not in play, but they fall over that fence into the stands and they catch it in somebody's lap, their feet are off the ground, it's an out.
Even if your feet end up in the home run area?
Not if you jumped over the fence.
That's what I was wondering about.
Not if you jumped over the fence
What
with
if you
both
just
feet.
run over it and flip over the fence?
That's right. Now, but see, I think it's kind of like, and maybe what they were saying is she knocked
Get
the,
through.
come on, Tiger, get down there, buddy.
Well, that shortstop makes another nice play there to
does.
get the out. He's made
Tell
a
you
couple
what,
of good plays.
He's
So
dynamite. He's real consistent.
Mustangs still in a 5-2 ball game on the right side of that score,
Yep.
headed to the top of the 6th inning. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
We'll be right back. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and stay here for the GHS 10th Man Club sing-along. Here we go. I'm sure. Okay. They're going to actually take this one down. I'm going to mute us, Jeff.
Okay.
Now pitching for the Mustangs, number 17, Zach Goldstein.
I'm lined up with you. I'm lined up with you.
Ooh, oh, yeah, yeah, baby. I wanna rock and roll. I said, come on, sweet lady. I wanna lose control. Give me that stuff, give me all your love, give me what you got tonight. I said, you and me, gonna set you free, gonna let it run all night. Yeah,
Okay, Trey, we got another pitching change here for the Mustangs. Zach Goldstein on the mound, another pitcher I haven't seen pitch this year.
It's our fourth pitcher, right, tonight?
Correct, yeah. We've seen Dason, JoJo, Lolly, and now Zach. And see if Zach will be given the opportunity to finish this game. We're in the 6th inning right here. First 2 pitches have missed so far.
I saw him pitch last year on the freshman team.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe he was pitching on the JV as a 9th grader. I can't remember, but he was pretty electric.
Yeah, looks like he's got a good fastball.
Good camera angles tonight. That camera out there in center field, it's settled down a little bit. As soon as I said something.
Good
Look
pitch.
at that deuce, man.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yes, sir. You know, these guys actually, I could see them eating some innings if Mustangs needed it, right?
Yeah, you never know. You might need in the playoffs, especially if you go in a 3-game series.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know what Coach Webster's rotation will be for the good pitch.
There
Strike
we
3.
go. Got him
Yes,
looking.
sir.
Put another one
Wow.
up on the K meter.
That is a K meter, and once again, I'm derelict on my duties. Wow.
So
K
we've
meter
got
is getting the workout from
multiple
across the
pitchers
board.
getting up on the K meter tonight.
Boom.
Now batting, number 7,
Wow.
Brandon.
Mustang pitching has recorded 7 strikeouts, Jeff.
Another swing and miss right there.
Connor's a little deeper, I guess, than he was before. Sammy and Tyga look like they're playing in A position. Brent and Colin Park are where they normally would be. And, of course, everybody on the corners is doing fine. Zach is a lefty that made some big contributions for the Mustangs. In fact, he was, I think he may have been voted like Player of the Week or something last week on one of these media things on Twitter because of his game against Argyle.
Yeah, that Friday night he had a big game. He had 2 hits and 5 RBIs.
It's not too bad.
It's a really good night. We know earlier in the week nobody really did much. Oh, wow.
Got him, struck him out, didn't he?
Yeah, batter lost
Another
his
K
bat.
on the K meter, yes. Boom.
So 2 strikeouts here for Zach in his at least pitching debut to my eye.
And we all know yours is so well trained, Jeff.
Well, I've been at less than half
Yes.
the games, Trey.
Well, listen,
so
I mean, I'm going to tell you.
I'm gonna defer to you if he's
No.
been on the mound.
No, because I couldn't even spot who was warming up. You are more astute. You got an eye for these things, Jeff.
Another fastball
Wow.
by him.
I'm just now. What are we gonna? How about got Dr. K? How about Dr. Z?
That's better than
That's better than
Lolly.
I'll come up with something better for Lolly. I promise you. Maybe we'll have to go. How about just Q for Lolly? Because he's got a Q in his last name. No, you still don't like that. Not
You're
intimidating
getting
enough.
better, but that ain't.
Oh, Dr. Z looking down the barrel, trying to close it down.
He's
You can do Q because Q is the guy that brought all the secret weapons to James Bond, right? 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trey, you can't tell he has pitched a fair amount in his career because he certainly just knows what he's doing out there and poised. He's not overthinking at all. And most of these kids have pitched growing
Yeah,
up.
right.
But
He's working quickly and efficiently, and he's in sync with his catcher and the coach on the pitches that are being thrown.
hitter laid off a curveball right there,
Yeah.
so it's going to be a 3-2 count.
You know, Jeff, I would – I know this is stupid with a 3-run lead, but I'd throw the curveball again here.
think he
I
tried.
thought he did,
yeah,
didn't
he missed away.
Yeah.
So we get to see Zach work out of the stretch here.
Was he not? I thought he was working. He wasn't stretching on the normal. I thought that was his normal.
You know, you're probably right.
Yeah.
So we get to see him work with a runner on base.
Yeah.
Missing up a little bit.
I haven't seen a lot of stolen bases tonight. Sammy got one, didn't he? Sammy picked up a stolen base.
Sammy got a stolen base. That's the only one we've stolen, and they haven't attempted a stolen base.
They have not attempted one?
No.
Okay. Well, we jumped up to a 2-0 lead. They tied it in the top of the third. In the bottom of the third, we came on and scored one. Real ominous situation in the bottom of the second with the bases loaded. We didn't get a run in.
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt us. We have.
We came back in the bottom of the fourth, Jeff, and put 2 spot on another crooked number, 2 spot, and they held us scoreless in the bottom of the fifth. That's how we got to 5-2, and we did it a little quicker than we did it on Wednesday night.
Okay, that
Ball
should
hit
be
to
an
Collin
out.
Park.
There we go.
Look at that, quick hands on the middle.
So Zach leaves one stranded right there. Had 2 strikeouts, a base on balls, and gets that ground out right there to end the inning. And Mustangs in a 5-2 lead, headed to the bottom of the 6th inning. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
We'll be right back.
Oh, this is what I want to win.
I know.
Now batting for the Mustangs, shortstop number 17, Brenton Lee.
Here's a guy that's been snake bitten.
Definitely. Brent has hit,
Let me get the K meter down.
hit at least 3 balls, I recall, here in the last game and a half that have been just right at guys. So we'll see if he can catch a break here.
Oh, look at that. That's going to be
another
my
one right
God.
at the right fielder.
And he was shaded over there.
I mean, you see Brent throw up his arms like, man, what do I have to do?
Yeah, right.
Because he hit one just like that Wednesday night, Trey.
Yeah.
Hit one tonight, a line drive to the left fielder. Yeah, it's got to be frustrating, Brent. I feel you.
Well, everybody's wearing number 17, but we know this is number 15, Connor Bell at the plate tonight. I hope he looks for that first pitch fastball and drills it. He got a first pitch curveball.
Yeah. But Connor had a single up the middle in his last at bat. Let's see if he can put together a second hit. Takes that one down and out. We got another pitcher throwing in the bullpen, Trey. I'm not going to venture a guess on
Yeah,
this.
that looks kind of, almost looks like Peyton Tatum, honestly. I don't know. Don't know. Maybe it's a JV guy.
Okay, takes that one for a ball.
Well, one thing about being the lefty up there is that curveball is going to break into you. They got a new pitcher. You knew that, right?
Oh, wow, I missed that.
They got a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah,
You were looking at me like I was
good spot.
crazy.
Yeah, I was like, well, when's the left-handed
Yeah,
curveball
right.
break into
You were about to bet me $5, weren't you?
Okay, 3-1 count here, Trey.
One pitch, one spot. What'd you say, foul ball or triple?
Triple or foul ball.
Mm-hmm.
Put a good swing on it and drive it. Connor. There it
There you
is.
go.
Get down, ball.
Get down.
Okay, right at the left fielder. Hit that one hard.
Yep.
So they're hit 2 Adam balls here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Can't be too disappointed with that swing.
No, he squared that one up.
Who do we have here? Colin Park. He's 2 for 2.
He is. Squares to bunt. Takes
Yeah.
it.
Tell you what, I say that way too much. I've been watching the broadcast, critiquing myself. I tell you what, you've got to check me at the door on it now.
Well, I say way too much.
Right.
I hear myself saying that a lot.
Folks, what is the thing that we say that bothers you the most? Let's get that in the comments. Let's get it on the record. Let's see. So, Colin Park.
Lolly would be a late entrant in that contest.
No, I'm going to call him Q. I'm going to call him Q because he's got a Q. See that fake bunt on the first pitch? It really sticks in the pitcher's head. Of course, the third baseman did not adjust his alignment. Look at him. He's still deep behind the bag.
Yeah, he's still in the dirt.
It's 3-0, and he hadn't even moved. I don't know. I would have to be playing up. He's going to be at first base.
He's going to take a walk here. So we get a base runner here with 2 outs.
Colin Park.
Sammy to the plate. Sammy has had doubles to the left field wall and right field wall in his last 2 at-bats.
Yeah.
Run scoring doubles in each situation.
Yeah, he got the barrel on it. I'd like to see him torch another one. Look how that got backed up. This guy's not backed up, though, over here in right field. Center fielder doesn't look like he's too far back either.
Yeah, the ball's.
Oh, look at that. Down the line.
Yeah.
Yep. Guy's going.
Colin's going 3.
Yeah, he'll easily make it, won't he? Let's see.
Pretty
I don't
good
know.
throw.
I told you that guy had the best arm on their team.
Yeah, he made a good throw. Colin got in there, and
yep.
they're fortunately the pitcher was backing up that throw because, or fortunately for the Royals, that throw got past the third baseman, but we weren't able to advance because the pitcher.
Sammy's got a 3-hit night working here, Jeff.
Yeah, good night, Sammy.
On the other hand, Brent Lee has probably hit 3 balls as hard as Sammy has, but albeit lower. And nothing to show for it. Hit it right at people.
Right. Brent's had some tough luck tonight. Brings Jared Boswell to the plate. We got runners at second and third, 2 outs.
So suddenly the pitcher is throwing leverage, high pressure pitches, right? I mean, he's got 2 runners on now against #1 team in the state. I know they know that, right? When they're on the hill, they've got to know. And plus, this guy right here, number 12, he's lights out.
Well, all 3 balls we've hit this inning have been hit hard.
Yeah.
Even though he has 2 outs.
Yeah. Yeah, Brent, Connor, and Sammy, and then there was a walk to Colin, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see Jared Boswell put one in the gap. He's probably leading the team in OPS. Well, I tell you what, Ryan Williams has made a run for that title here recently.
Yeah, we saw Jared's numbers a couple games back, and they were
dynamite.
They were way up there.
He's a junior, and he's got a huge upside.
Okay. Gonna be a 3-1 count right here.
I know we got a lot of playoffs left, and I don't want to jinx us or anything. You know, we got playoffs next week, but the cupboard's not going to be bare when class of 24 rolls right on through, right?
Yeah, there's definitely some underclassmen that have played a big part in the success of this team.
And at the plate is one of them.
There will be some big shoes to fill on the mound next year.
Get the barrel on it, Jarrett.
Okay, takes that one for a strike. You know, the pitching has predominantly been done by seniors, at least in district play. So
yeah.
that is one area they will have some big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
Oh, got him swinging
got
at a
him.
curveball.
You know what? That was a heck of a pitch right there.
Yeah,
he
it
put
was.
a good swing on it, but he was a little in front. We're going to roll to the top of the seventh.
From Mustang Nation. First and foremost, we'd like to thank the umpires for officiating tonight's game. We thank you, Blue. Could not play the great game of baseball without you. So a round of applause for our two umpires. Next, I'd like to thank Miss Shelley Ray for her help in coordinating our special Gavora night and our scholarships. Thank you, Mrs. Ray. And finally, thank you to all the concession stand volunteers and our fabulous grill master for making those world-famous Stang dogs. Round of applause for all the volunteers in support for Grapevine Baseball.
I'm so clutch. I see that clock is ticking, it don't matter, I'm gon' win it. Better watch it to the finish. I'm so clutch. You know I'm out your league. Can't you see, depend on me, it's guaranteed I'll take the lead. I'm so clutch. Don't doubt me again. First I get the win, then I do my dance. Do it. Get it. Finish. Win it. I'm so clutch. Stop and listen, you hear that intuition. It's that voice up in your head that says I'm about to do my business. This not superstitious, watch my exhibitions. A sample measure, cause I handle pressure like magicians. You've been warned, bruh, I'm booming like some thunder. No fallacy when I say my mentality is bomber. Serve it up like lunchtime, don't hesitate, my resume is longer than a lunch line. I'm clutch when it is crunch time. The people say that I lead the way, never lead astray. Handling this, I got championships in my DNA. Feel the rush, it's a must. Call me if you need the job done. I'm so clutch. I see that clock is ticking, it don't matter, I'm gon' win it. Better watch it to the finish. I'm so clutch. You know I'm out your league. Can't you see, depend on me, it's guaranteed.
For the Mustangs, number 9, Ryan Williams.
Okay, we got Ryan Williams in here to close this game on the mound. Ryan pitched the end of the Argyle game last Friday night and got the last 2 outs. We have seen him make a few appearances here in district play in relief. Just to go back and recap the 5th and 6th innings on the mound, we saw some pretty successful mound debuts by Lolly and also Zach Goldstein. So Ryan's got him swinging here, 0-2 quick.
I better go ahead and get the K-meter up because it may be in play here eventually. Oh, man, he had his knees buckled, didn't he?
Yeah, just missed up a little bit with that curveball.
I think he's going to throw a fastball at the knees, wrap him up.
There
All right,
it is.
to the breaking pitch.
Curveball.
Yep. Nice job. Another one on the K-meter.
Is that 8 on the night, Trey?
It's 9, isn't it?
9, okay.
For Mustangs
Yeah.
pitching?
Zach had 2 last inning, so that makes sense.
Zach had 2?
I believe
I
so.
may have only registered one. We need to double check Game Changer then.
Oh, I'll do a little audit here.
Yeah, thank you. And that's your middle name. Jeff Audit Knipper. Good pitch right there. Picked it up. Man, he is just spinning it right in there. You saw number 9 at the top of the – I mean, in the highlights, he crushed the ball on Wednesday night. He made some great defensive play. And then in the first inning of this game, he puts one up in the net.
Yeah, that's at least the second ball I've seen him hitting that net this year. I don't know how many he hit away from Grapevine.
Sorry about that. I hadn't gotten that to you. That's all right.
Mustangs do have 9 strikeouts on the night.
That one's heading back to, that one got up and high in the chemistry lab. Okay. 9 Ks for Mustangs pitching. And we're here on the final regular season home game of the year. Oof. Spinned it up. Spinned it? Wait. Spun. Sorry. I said spinned. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we do know we're going to get some extra baseball, Trey. And
how phenomenal is that?
We just don't know when it's going to start,
it's Mansfield Timberview, and they'll flip a coin on when all that stuff starts. But I believe round one, both teams play at their place, and I believe that we would get 2 games. Everything else is a coin toss on that, I think.
It seems
the higher
year
seed always gets 2 games, maybe.
We went Thursday, Friday, and if necessary, game 3 would be on Saturday.
Well, no, they came here and played Saturday because Ethan Jacobson caught the fly ball there, and we played at like 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock during the day.
Okay, you got to add another strikeout, Trey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that series, the second round series where we actually played
Wichita Falls Rider.
Yeah, we had to go to a game 3. The first series, I think we won in 2 games last year.
Yeah, we did, but we played here. The other thing was a neutral.
Okay.
Then they played a game at Denton Ryan, right?
Right, yeah.
Sammy hit one out.
Right, yeah, we pounded them
I
in
think
that game.
Did they lose the first game?
Good pitch.
Remember there was a we played
we
here.
We won game 1 and then we lost game 2.
And remember there was an issue with the home plate umpire who didn't turn around on a pickoff play at second. Do you remember that?
I vaguely remember that, Trey, and I think we made the comment that we probably won't see that umpire again in the playoffs.
And he was in the next one up at Wichita Falls Rider and had a controversial play at first base.
Oh,
but
wow.
they didn't put him there at Denton Ryan. They had to go Denton Ryan because it rained here and they couldn't play here.
Okay.
Or that was neutral.
I thought we just went neutral. So we got a 1-2 count here on the hitter. Mustangs 1 strike from closing out another victory.
Oh, that's deep, man.
Yeah, that's pretty well hit down the line. Tiger's got a beat on.
Attaboy, Tiger!
Nice play
Yes,
right
sir.
there. Good running catch right
it.
there. Stayed with that ball well. Had to go back on it a little bit, but the Mustangs defense comes up big for them again, and hitters had a good night. 7 hits and 5 runs, including a 2-run bomb by Ryan Williams to get the scoring started in the first inning. We saw an assortment of pitchers tonight from the Mustangs. Trey, I believe we saw 5 different pitchers, if my math is correct. And Jason went 2 innings, JoJo went 2 innings, and then we saw 3 other pitchers go an inning apiece. So the Mustangs finished the regular season 28-3, 13-1 in the district.
I don't know if I would have forecast that at the beginning of the year.
I don't know how.
I would have been happy with, I'd have been happy with 21-10. I don't know. This team just came out of the gates, and they got better every week.
Yeah, I don't think anybody, regardless of how high you set the expectations, a regular season record of 28-3 is just hard to imagine because that's winning better than 9 out of every 10 ball games, and that winning percentage is really hard to expect. But the Mustangs have surprised us at least in that aspect. But we knew they had a good team coming back, and now it's just a matter of let's see how far we can go in the playoffs.
You got Game Changer open on your phone? I mean, look, what's the pitching line for Mustang pitchers besides the 10 strikeouts?
Okay, the Mustang pitchers gave up 6 hits, gave up 2 earned runs, and had only 2 base on balls to go along with those 10 strikeouts.
Yeah.
So that's
not too bad. That'll win some games for you, won't it, Jeff?
Yeah, only walking 2 guys in 7 innings. You make them swing the bats, use our defense, which we know is an elite defense, and you keep their hitters in check, and it's going to be hard to put up more than a couple runs against you when you do that.
Yeah. Well, I'm real excited for this Mustangs team. I'm excited to see what they can do in the playoffs. We've got to take advantage of opportunities. Collin Park got a great bunt down tonight, but I'm going to tell you the bunting is one of those things where we saw on Wednesday night there were a few bunts that were missed, right?
Yeah.
And in the previous games, we've seen bunting be an opportunity for improvement. Man, when you got people hitting a home run every game, what do you do? I mean, you can't defend it. These guys hit the ball far. They hit the ball hard. They hit the ball small when they need to. They make the plays they're supposed to make on defense. 10 strikeouts out of 21 outs. You only had to make 11 plays out in the field. And this was, admittedly, these guys that started tonight are not the guys that normally start for the Mustangs, yet they still played like Mustang baseball is supposed to be played. I mean, I was really impressed with
Well, we've talked about it before, Trey. There's kids that's been, most games over in that dugout that would be starting for a lot of our opponents.
Yeah.
And so the Mustangs are fortunate to have that kind of depth on the pitching mound, in the field, just across the board. And it's a luxury that hopefully that will pay off at some point down the road when you need that depth.
Yep, we'll close out with the video we put together for their Argyle series because I like that video. But look forward to bringing you more baseball next week. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like. Pay attention to the Twitter and Facebook, and you'll know as much as we do. This has been a production of Tradio Streaming Sports. We'll catch you next week during the playoffs. All right, man. Come on, Ryan. Get a barrel on it. Oh, he got one. He wants to get ball. Go ball.
Get out of here.
Get out of
Get
here.
out of here.
Yes! Yes!
There it is.
Magic in the corral. Ryan Williams tied it up. Ryan Williams tied it up. Yes.
That ball was
Oh, my God.
15 feet up the net.
He struck him out. Add another K. Mustangs take game 1, 2-1.
There we go. There's a strikeout.
Dr. K. Look at that. That is rip. Get deep. Get out of here. Wow, off the ground.
Oh, he got all that. That's going to be a home run. Ryan Williams just hit one about 370. He crushed it into the tennis courts behind Eaton. He took it over the protected net.
He's definitely due to make something happen.
Oh, get deep. Get deep. Be deep.
Yeah,
It's
that's
over his
gonna be-
head.
Yeah.
It's going to be a triple at least, isn't it?
Well, I think it'll hold the second here.
Okay.
Yeah.
gets that one off.
Wow, were you able to get that? Were you able to cover that?
We're bringing the heat. Won't accept defeat.
Oh, yeah, get through there, Peyton.
Yeah.
Base hit. Peyton's going to win it.
Yeah, that's the
Peyton
ball
won the
game right there.
Peyton Tatum won the game. Peyton Tatum with the Mustang magic. The magic at the corral. You have just witnessed an amazing comeback